This shit went all the way left. And I did not expect that. I was on the phone with my brother when it happened. I wasn't even watching the Oscars. I don't give a damn about the Oscars. I was on the phone with my brother talking about some real shit that I got going on in my life. You feel me? And all of a sudden, I think his wife ran in and was like, Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock. And I'm like, man, quit playing, you know what I'm talking about? Then so he sent me a clip of it and everything like that. I saw it. I went crazy because I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? We laughing and everything like that. And I thought, okay, boom, this gonna turn into something that's just funny on Twitter, and folks gonna make their post about it, woo, woo, woo. But this shit ballooned into something totally different. This shit has become racial, and this shit has put the sexes against each other, and this shit has become an indictment of me as a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, like what? So I wasn't gonna do nothing like this. You feel me? Uh Initially I was gonna, you know what I'm saying, record a quick reaction to it and throw that bitch out as a reel on Instagram and on Facebook and like that, you know what I'm talking about? Something funny. I was trying to get my brothers to hop on with me and for us to go ahead and launch a show that we got that we want to be I want to just say comedic, just be ourselves, like outside of we ourselves on put it on my sports show, but just goddamn talk about what's going on, other shit is going on in the world from a humorous standpoint. Because that's how I was looking at it, like, man, this shit crazy as hell. But I see now I gotta address this shit in a whole different way. And I'm cool with that. So let me tell you how I saw it. This is how I see it, I should say. The slap scene around the world shines a light on uh, three versions of privilege in this country right now. Okay? Three different versions of privilege. Let's look at example one. First of all, you got the Academy Awards flexing their white privilege. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Academy Awards has this reputation of being so classy and so prestigious, so buttoned up. You feel me? Um, and then they're coming out and talking about how against violence they are. They're against violence in all of its forms. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? This is this the same organization that hands out trophies and honors movies that got killing all the way through them motherfuckers? This the organization. The Oscars, the Academy Awards. What? Shit, all the killing I've seen in my life been in movies. And y'all be rewarding them motherfuckers for that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nobody get shot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen it. I'm from a city in an area from a city of Canton, Mississippi, very small town that unfortunately has violence. From the Jackson metro area in Mississippi that unfortunately has a lot of violence. I've never seen anybody get shot. I got a partner that got shot before. My brother, he been shot. So my youngest been shot. Uh, my father was shot in Vietnam. My uncle was shot in Vietnam, but I haven't seen anybody be shot other than in these motherfuckers' movies. And the Academy be honoring that shit. But they talking about they against violence in all of its forms. Okay, I feel you. They were acting with these motherfuckers for years were rewarding folks in Hollywood who were known rapists. Them motherfuckers knew what Harvey Weinstein was doing. You against violence in all of its forms. Oh, you just get to be hypocritical like a motherfucker. Y'all done welcomed Mel Gibson back into the family after this son bitch was on tape, on a recording, telling his woman that I hope you get raped by a pack of niggas. That's what that motherfucker said. Hurt my heart. Because I fucked with Mel Gibson. I got all of the lethal weapons right up there in my goddamn collection. Love that shit growing up. I ain't watched now one of them since he made that statement. I hope you get raped by a pack of niggas. My God. What kind of shit is that? The Academy still fuck with him. And then you got this whole notion that white people control what's moral and what's not. Like this sense of moral superiority. You know, I've seen several prominent black people talk about how the incident played into black stereotypes and how it's going to force, what it's going to cause, I should say, many of our naysayers as a people to say, look, I told you, look at them. I told you. Don't we got a white man right now as we speak leading a war? This son bitch Vladimir Putin invaded somebody else's country. Don't we got that? Didn't our country invade Iraq on some bullshit, talking about some weapons of mass destruction, and we didn't find a fucking water gun up in that bitch? Huh? That was George W. Bush. Ain't George W. Bush a white man? How in the hell are these motherfuckers be able to tell me that one of my people doing some dumb shit is an indictment on me? All I do is run my businesses, take care of my family, work out. That's it. Let me throw in eat, sleep, and shit. That's all I do. You know what? Fuck it. If Will slapping that motherfucker is an indictment of me, well, how about this? Let his the $20 million per movie that he be getting, let me have some of that then. Don't just give me the fucked up parts. Give me all of it. Let me take credit for the Oscar as well then. Shit. Y'all want to put the fuck shit that motherfuckers do on my head and other black people. And when I say my, I'm talking black people as a whole. Shit. Come on, man. Now, look. Let me humble myself. See, I'm really enough to get myself straight in America. You know what I'm saying? I know where it comes from those in my community. I really do, especially our elders. I know where it comes from. It's so hard. They know it's so hard for us to reach a status or to gain some substantial finances. So they feel like once one of us has attained it, that we gotta do whatever's necessary to keep it because it was so hard to get it. And that if we do something fucked up, it might make it harder for the next one. Kind of the Jackie Robinson type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Robinson kind of felt like, if I fuck this up, it's gonna be tough for the next one. You feel me? Okay. I understand that thinking. Understand the thinking. However, I left that thinking alone after the presidency of Barack Obama. See, I used to listen to the my OGs about that. I used to listen to my elders about that. I remember even we were out somewhere. I had, I think maybe after a game one day or something, and some of my players were showing out at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And some white people were up in there, and I was trying to quit doing it. You playing? You know what I'm saying? You doing this stuff for them folks. They already think woo woo. I don't think like that anymore. Not after the presidency of Barack Obama. I don't. I saw this motherfucker be Ivy League educated, be married to one woman, have two kids who he loves and they love him, be excellent in terms of his speaking ability, be charismatic, be intelligent. Now, you may agree or disagree with some of his policies. I know some things that he did and some things that he didn't do that I feel some type of way about. But hell, that's how I feel about all these motherfuckers. Again, I'm a student of history. I had to teach about these motherfuckers. Okay. Especially in my practice going from 1877 to now. So just for that time period alone, that motherfucker was a consequential president. Compared to all these motherfuckers, you can take FDR and Teddy Roosevelt and Truman and Eisenhower, throw Reagan in there. I know the conservatives love that motherfucker. Obama is one of them ones. Yet and still, they called that man a nigger. They called him a monkey, called his wife a monkey. They called his daughters little whores. He was given a State of the Union address, and they called him some dude from South Carolina, I want to say, congressman, called him a lie to his face during the State of the Union and raised money off of that. Then you had Donald Trump come along and lead the birther shit, questioning whether this man was even born in this country. This motherfucker had to show his damn birth certificate. Donald Trump leading the charge, questioning if this man grades were really real like that in the Ivy League. You got these motherfuckers saying him and Michelle were just affirmative action picks in the Ivy League. That's what I saw. And then I saw this country elect Donald Trump. I saw this country defend that motherfucker once he said, if you got enough money, you can grab a woman by the pussy. They'll let you do it. I saw that motherfucker mock a disabled reporter. I saw that motherfucker be horrible as a president. Horrible. And then I saw motherfuckers storm the Capitol to try to keep him in office. So I stopped what my elders taught me about wanting to put your best foot forward and wanting to always dispel those myths and those stereotypes that this country has about us, that racist, let me be exact, that racists in this country have about us. Because I got some white real ones that fuck with me too. And I appreciate y'all. Okay, so I don't want to besmirch y'all. That racist motherfuckers in this country have about us. I was thinking about that. I remember there'll be like report card day or not report card day, meet the teacher day and shit like that in my baby's school and shit. And I was always trying to go in my shirt and tie, you know what I'm saying, try to show, I want my tie. I'm brilliant. You know what I'm saying? I graduated top of my motherfucking class. You understand? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. All right. But I wanted my attire to match that. Okay, I wasn't gonna be the first letter that I am here right now. I want to go up in there and be reserved and show like the Cliff Huxtable side of me. You know what I'm saying? Not no more. Cause I saw that shit don't matter. It doesn't matter. Last meeting I went to, I went in there like this. Tattoos out and all. I still was the same man. I still was the dominant figure in the meeting. You understand? Because I got this. And no matter what a motherfucker thinks about me, they can't take that away from me. Okay? And I guess that's what President Obama had to do as well. He had to think like that. Hell, that's what Miss Brown Jackson, that's what she just had to do. I hope she arms herself in that. It doesn't think she got a kowtow, step and fetch, or be anything else but a strong black woman for these motherfuckers. Because y'all saw how excellent her resume is. I'm talking, if you don't know, I'm talking about the Supreme Court nominee. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the Supreme Court nominee. Her resume is excellent. And they did everything but call that woman a nigga in that confirmation hearing. Online for the GOP official account, they crossed her they crossed the letters out of her name and replaced it with CRT for critical race theory. Come on, man. Black Lives Matter. That phrase, I ain't talking about the organization and whatever you feel about that. I'm just talking about the phrase itself. Black Lives Matter. As simple as that. That shit was controversial. That we matter. Come on, man. This is the same shit Marcus Garvey and Booker T. Washington were talking about. Booker T. Washington was thinking, if we just prove ourselves, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna accept us. Just take time. Don't rush. Don't push. Don't budge. You know, just go along with segregation and prove yourselves. But Marcus Garvey was like, it ain't never gonna happen, Jack. So be acceptable to yourself. Build up yourself. But I bet you one thing, the Academy Awards, they're profiting off this shit. They're profiting off of the slap. Look, man, this Hollywood. Hollywood is the place where they said all press is good press. Come on. Ain't nobody talked about the Oscars this much since that hashtag Oscar so white. The other time was when they fucked up. You know, when they did they mixed up the La La Land and the Moonlight shit. So they're profiting off it. The Oscars is in people's minds and people doing shit about it, talking about it, doing shit like this about it. Come on, man. They're privileged. Let's look at our second example. You got comedic privilege by Chris Rock. See, comedians, obviously now, especially since all the comments I'm seeing, these comedians, boy, they feel some talking about they traumatized and all this shit, and other motherfuckers feelings. Folks that talk about people for a living feel some type of way about Chris Rock getting his ass slapped. They do. Because they feel like they ought to be able to say whatever the fuck they want to say and nobody do shit about it. That you ought to be able to make fun of a motherfucker however you want to make fun of him and nobody does anything about it. See, it really widens out to social media as well. In this era, folks think they ought to be able to come under your shit, under your post, under your video, do it and say whatever the fuck they want to say about you, under your picture, whatever. They think they should be able to talk about you like a dog and nothing happens behind it. You are deemed sensitive. You're too sensitive. You're too thin skinned. Come on, man. Now, which is it? Cause where I'm from, some folks who don't let you say stuff about them, they'll call motherfuckers that don't play that shit. Like you come into the black community and it's certain people that you might run up on and real ones who trying to make sure you Gucci in wherever environment you come into. They might tell you, hey man, don't say, hey, he don't play that shit. Don't do that, cuz. Don't mail him like that, dog. They don't call that person sensitive. They say he don't play that shit. But also where I'm from, shit, you have those hood comedians. They have motherfuckers that they gonna joke you, they gonna jank you, they gonna woo woo. But you know what else happened in the hood sometimes? Sometimes them motherfuckers get their ass whooped. Sometimes the one that be doing all the janking and joking or whatever you call it where you from, sometimes they get their ass whooped. They do. Some folks that be so opinionated and want to be all up in your business and say shit about you or whatever like that. Sometimes they get their ass whooped. Now I know you might say, hey, that's comedian's job. Is it a comedian's job to talk about motherfuckers? Comedian's job is to make motherfuckers laugh. Can comedians not make motherfuckers laugh without talking about other people? I don't know. I've seen some good sets. I've seen some good comedic sets. Well, shit, motherfuckers be talking about themselves rather than talking about other people. You know what I'm saying? One of Richard Pryor's most legendary bits is about him. When he set himself on fire, freebasing coke. It's doable. It's very doable. You feel me? But hey, I get it. I love stand-up comedy. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but when you talk about motherfuckers for a living, you got to know you can't control how they respond to it. You can't control when they feel disrespected and how they choose to handle their disrespect. You can't control that shit. They might want to hit your ass. They might want to cuss your ass out. If you're on social media, they might block you. So you have the right to say whatever you want to say. But you got to be prepared for whatever might come with that shit. Hey, okay, look, I take a by any legal means necessary approach to my businesses. I'm trying to take care of my family. I'm trying to create generational wealth for my family, and I'm trying to help heal this world. And in this world, unfortunately, you need money to try to do some things I want to do, like I want to build a school. I want to build a homeless shelter. Shit like that. It takes money. So one of the things I know I'm good at, I can speak. I know I got the courage to speak out and say what I feel on stuff. But I also know everybody ain't gonna like that. When I make songs, I know everybody ain't gonna like my songs. When I do this, I know everybody ain't gonna like what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Especially on my sports show, you know what I'm saying? We over there dropping opinions about people' favorite players and teams and shit like that. Folks get emotional about those things. You know what I'm saying? I call out racists. I call out the government. Shit. Folks feel some type of way about those things, but you know what? I'm prepared. I'm prepared. You feel me? Motherfucker run up on me, they gonna get their ass whooped. You feel me? And in the event that I can't whoop their ass, I keep something on me as well. Don't fucking play with me. You understand? So I'm ready for that. Online, motherfucker say something I don't like, I tell them fuck you and I block them. Damn all that. Oh, that's sensitive. Why you blocking people? Fuck that. I ain't on here. I ain't in this business for fuck boys. I ain't in this business for naysayers. I'm in this business to entertain and educate and inspire. That's what I try to do with my businesses. Educate, entertain, and inspire. You feel me? So if I'm not entertaining you and you feel some type of way, move on. Don't say shit to me. You feel me? Because if you do say something to me, I reserve the right to cuss you out and block you. See, two-way street. But see, a lot of motherfuckers in this game don't want the other, they don't want it to be a two-way street. They want a one-way street. Comedians want to be able to get on the mic, talk about you like a dog, everybody in the world laugh at you, and you just sit there and fake laugh. Like what they said was actually funny. When you know deep down here, you want to beat that motherfucker's ass that just said that. You understand? People on social media want to be able to come up under and talk about you like a dog. You know what I'm saying? And offer their critique on your shit like they the expert on something. And you not say nothing to you, just let that make it. You supposed to just let that slide. No, fuck that. As I think the rapper Cameron said, he treats his social media space like his house. Now you gonna let somebody come in your house disrespect you? Hell no. You gonna shut them out. You feel me? Now, of course, in this situation specifically, you can say, well, Chris Rock ain't coming to their house. Will Smith and Jada should have expected that a joke was coming their way because they are at the Oscars, and they were sitting up front and everything like that. Now, of course, somebody can argue, hell, they ain't why they came to the Oscars to be entertained by Chris Rock. They came to the Oscars so this man can win the fucking Oscar. You feel me? But also somebody else could say, well, Will Smith laughed initially. He did do that. Also, Will in the past on the Arsenio Hall show had made a joke about a bald guy. You see what I'm saying? So that gets into some of the hypocrisy in it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, again, initially I didn't give a fuck about this at all. I was like, shit, yeah, it was wrong all the way around. They rich, they gonna be all right. But there was something else I saw that added another layer to it from Chris Rock's standpoint. That supposedly, I don't want to say supposedly, like I don't believe it. Apparently, he has a condition that doesn't allow him to really judge people's emotions. Like, so as he said, I think it was on the Breakfast Club, he was like, if you are pissed off at him, or even shit, if you're a woman and you wanted him, like he wouldn't really dig that. He wouldn't really understand that off top. So in the case where Will got pissed off, it might have been hard for Chris Rock to really even judge that. You feel me? So it's layered. It's a lot of shit to it. You know what I'm saying? But again, if Chris Rock has that condition and he knows in his version of comedy, he says shit sometimes that can ruffle folks' feathers, or he's kind of edgy. He can make folks feel some type of way, but he won't be able to recognize that they feel some type of way, and he need to be ready to goddamn get down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all saw it, like he wasn't even ready to get down. You know, motherfucker walking up on me, I ain't just finna disrespect nobody like that. But let's say somebody didn't like a take that I made on my sports show or something. You feel me? And then some bitch, pulling up on me. Shit, I got to get square. Y'all know shit. Y'all can't see right now, but Them feet set. And then I got to come here with it. I got to be ready to throw. He was like he said, it's like his condition was rearing his head, like he couldn't really judge it. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that's unfortunate. Again, unfortunate all the way around. But you know what? He's privileged. Because he gonna profit from this. Hell, he already profiting from it. They're telling me his shows are selling better than they were pre-slap. So unlike the common man and woman where you get embarrassed in front of your colleagues at work, you know what I'm saying? Let's say somebody punked you in front of your colleagues at work. You ain't finna goddamn benefit from that shit. Chris Rock doing numbers. Must be nice. Rich people problem. Well, let's look at the third and final version of privilege. Rich black people privilege. That's what Will benefited from. He did. Chris gonna benefit from it again in the long run because he gonna monetize this shit. Y'all gonna see that. But in real time, y'all saw Will Smith benefit from rich black people privilege. This motherfucker was able to assault a man on live national television, not get arrested for it, take his seat, finish the show, still get his motherfucking award, which is one of the most prestigious awards in his field, and go and dance to getting jiggy with it afterwards. That's some privilege for your motherfucking ass. That's rich black people privilege. It's not quite white privilege. Okay. It's definitely not rich white man privilege or rich white woman privilege. Okay. It's unfortunate, but it's probably middle class white people privilege, but it might be a step over that. Yeah, it's got to be a step over there. I'm thinking of your average dentist, a white dentist that would have assaulted Chris Rock on live TV. He would have gone to jail that night. So I might be able to argue that rich black people privilege might be a step over the middle class white person privilege. Okay, so not quite rich white man privilege, but it's goddamn up there. He assaulted that man on national TV live. He did that. Now, I said previously, from Chris Rock's standpoint, you can't control when a person get disrespected, when they feel disrespected, or how they gonna handle that disrespect. Again, I saw wrong all the way around. People are, addressing what they would have done. Woo, woo, woo. Me personally, I wouldn't have. Come on now. I know y'all see me on here and everything like that, and some people have seen me in other situations. And I know one of my youngest, hell, even my sister was like, I would have hopped up on that stage and stuff like. No, I would have told him, "Fuck you" first. First of all, I wouldn't have laughed if that was my wife. Would not have laughed at all. Cause I don't play that shit off top. I ain't gonna give you no fake ass laugh like what you say about me or my wife funny. Fuck that. So I probably just would have told him, "Fuck you," or "Don't do that. Don't do that." You know what I'm saying? And then if he kept going, what happens to me is I black out. Like I get like my mind gets real dark and like tunnel vision and shit like that. So you really gotta. I'm slower to anger than folks might expect. I am slower to anger than folks might expect. But once I'm mad, it's a wrap. Once I'm angry, my decision making is very poor. I put it like that. Okay. But if that was me, let's say that happened. Let's say I'm at a local awards show in Mississippi. You know what I'm talking about? Let's say I'm up for an award show for Mississippi media or some shit like that. And they got a local comedian up there and he say some fuck shit I don't like. And like I just said, same scenario happens. You know what I'm saying? I tell him, hey, bro, don't do that, bro. Hey, cool. Don't do that, cool. And then motherfucker feel like he want to keep going and I black out, you know what I'm saying? I do something to the son bitch. I'm going to jail. That night, I'm going to jail. Wherever the shit be in hell, if it be in hell in Jackson, Mississippi, JPD is swooping in and taking my black ass, my yellow ass, whatever you want to call me, they taking me off. Will Smith got a chance to sit there, goddamn it, chill, get his award, make a speech, cry about it, and everything. Must be nice. Must be nice. Now, keep it 100. My wife is reading this book right now. I bought her this book. She loves Will Smith. She's loved him since we were kids. This book called $30 motherfucking dollar too. God damn, that motherfucker rich. And my wife tells me that in this book, Will talks about his mother being abused and how he felt about not protecting his mom. You feel me? See, I told you I just layer now. So just like with Chris Rock having the condition that makes it like where he can't really judge the threat or not even just the threat, judge how somebody feels about him emotionally from those cues, you know what I'm saying? The cues that we take for granted. Will Smith got a lot of shit going on. Yeah, everybody know about the August Alsina. Come on, all right, we know that. We know how he's been shamed. First, you can say by his wife at that fucking red table, and then after that, shit by the world with the countless entanglement jokes and shit like that. Okay, so he got that in his mind. No, come on, got to. But also he got what my wife says in this book, thinking about not protecting his mother. And then, like he said, hey, just doing that role as Richard Williams, maybe that plays a role on his psyche. Like, damn, I want to be more like this man. I don't know if Richard Williams would have went up there and smacked that motherfucker, but Chris Rock would have had to see Richard Williams in the back. He would at least have some word for his ass based on what I saw in the movie. You know what I'm saying? And then some clips of the real Richard Williams that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play about them girls. I respect that too. You know what I'm saying? But even with all that said, that brother still got away with assault. He did. Now, part of the reason, again, Chris Rock didn't want to press charges, but I'm just talking about the fact brother wasn't even arrested. He didn't even get swooped. The academy came out. First of all, they said they thought about removing him. Then they come out and said they asked him to leave and he refused. They wouldn't ask me to do a motherfucking thing. First of all, I wouldn't be there. Well, y'all might be saying, yeah, you ain't here. Fuck you, first of all. I'm talking about a person like me wouldn't be there. Will Smith got a Grammy, Tupac don't. And you can don't hit me with the shit about Tupac dying. Will Smith got that Grammy when Tupac was alive and well. Tupac dropped Me Against the World with Dear Mama on it, didn't get a goddamn Grammy. You got to be a certain type of motherfucker for these esteemed awards to fuck with you. And I think that's one of the things that's so shocking about the situation that Will is one of that. You know what I'm saying? He's portrayed some tremendous shit for us. But he is, you know what I'm saying, the nice guy. He is. So people were shocked. But he's still privileged. And I call this privilege the OJ effect, by the way. Rich black people privilege, I call that shit the OJ effect. This motherfucker OJ Simpson commented on this shit. I am amazed at this sumbitch. That this man sat up here and killed that woman and killed that man and gonna sit up here and just be chilling like he ain't did a motherfucking thing and just be commenting on everything. That's some bitch audacious. You understand me? He don't get out one fuck about it. Because since he became a rich black person, part of what OJ wanted to do is separate himself from the normal black community. Go watch the documentary. That man spent hella time and effort to try to say that he's not a black person, which is so ironic because that's who our community came to bat for him in that whole case. But it's the OJ effect, y'all. It ain't just with OJ, Will Smith. It ain't just with him. We've seen this countless times. I remember Young Buck, the rapper, was part of G Unit. If I'm not mistaken, he like stabbed the motherfucker at an award show. 50 Cent rapped about it. 50 Cent said, and I'm quoting here, 50 Cent said, Buck stabbing niggas on camera and it's okay because my money make my lawyers make the shit go away. Attempted murder, get a year on probation. Cam, is it clear what you facing? This was in when 50 was beefing with Cameron. So he was trying to show him, look, you see what kind of power I got, motherfucker? I got so much money that my boy could stab a motherfucker for me on tape. And my money can make my lawyers make this shit go away. That's the OJ effect. That's rich black people privilege. Jay-Z stabbed Rivera. He ain't go nobody to prison. That's rich black people privilege. T.I. was a felon and got caught with all them goddamn guns. Did a year and a day. Rich black people privilege. Deshaun Watson right now got hella women accusing him of sexual misconduct. And that motherfucker just got a better job and more money. That man just got 230 million guaranteed. With all that shit hanging over his head. Let that be one of you motherfuckers. Let's say you at the car plant wherever you live, you at the office wherever you work, you know what I'm saying? And you got 22 motherfuckers there, or that's 22 motherfuckers around town accusing you of doing something to them. Your ass ain't finna get no raise. Your ass finna get laid off. Rich black people privilege. I can give you an honorable one. Like, I revere this man. Anybody that knows me know it. Muhammad Ali. My boy stood up, refused to go to Vietnam, refused to accept the draft induction. Was supposed to do 5 years in prison. He had the money to fight the case, had the money to get out on bond while he was appealing his shit. They took his passport and they took his licenses so he couldn't fight. But my boy wasn't in jail. He was able to go around and he started doing some endorsement, had Champ Burgers and started to go around even white campuses and goddamn use his fame to make money just speaking. Again, I love what my boy did. But if he wasn't rich, his ass would have been in jail. Your average black man who didn't go to the draft, didn't go to the army after being drafted, but it would have did them 5 years. But see, this is what I'm saying. When it comes to rich black people privilege, I implore those brothers and sisters who have it to use it to benefit our communities and to uplift our communities. That's what Ali did. That's what we need the Will Smiths of the world to do. Don't use your privilege to go up there and smack a motherfucker because you know you can get away with it. Will knew he can get away with that. I can't see him doing some shit that he know he ain't gonna get away with. I cannot see him doing that if he didn't know that I'm Will Smith. Fuck they gonna do to me. If he still would have done that shit, more power to him. Hey, you gotta be ready to accept the consequences. If he still would have done that shit, okay. But I just don't. Based on his track record, I don't see it. You feel me? But we need these brothers to use that privilege. Because see, that Oscars crowd is entertained by Chris Rock and Will Smith. But the black community, we're entertained and we're proud of them. We're entertained by them and we're proud of them. That's different. Hit different. So I wish all parties involved well. I hope that they all seek counseling because I know with all the chatter and that's been drummed up because of this. I know Will was talking about being the butt of jokes all this time, and you got to take it. Well, goddamn it, it's a lot more now. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a whole lot of shit. No Chris Rock. You know, he on the other end of things now. You know, he usually the one making fun of motherfuckers, but now they goddamn they on your ass now, Chris. So I hope that everybody involved gets the counseling that they need to deal with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. They're gonna be able to deal with it. Because they all gonna get rich as fuck off of it. They already rich. What I'm talking about. They gonna get richer off of this shit. The Academy Awards, like I said, they got motherfuckers talking about them more than ever. You know what I'm saying? Again, all press to them is good press. You feel me? Will Smith motherfucking ass probably gonna write another book. Again, this shit cost $30 goddamn dollars. He probably gonna write another book that's gonna sell millions of copies and make all that goddamn money. Jada probably gonna do the red table talk and they're gonna get millions off of it, millions of views, which gonna translate into ad revenue and all kind of shit. They're gonna make stupid money off that. They might sit down with Oprah or monetize it some other kind of way. And Chris Rock finna get probably the biggest bag ever from Netflix for his next special. And when he does that, Netflix gonna turn around, watch him now. Netflix gonna turn around and raise their prices again from they just went up to $20 per month. Then they gonna jump them bitches up to $30 a month when they give Chris Rock that bag. And when they do that, I'm gonna be ready to slap a motherfucker. I love y'all. Go get some money. One. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit StatementTeesLLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.